What's going on, guys? It's Gino from Modern Accessory Review, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Michael Kors Access MKGO. I actually wasn't planning on doing a review on this thing, but I was in Best Buy looking around and I saw this guy on the shelf. And as you probably know by now, if I see something that I haven't reviewed on this channel before, then I definitely have to get my hands on it. So here we are today with this interesting smartwatch. Being the latest smartwatch from Michael Kors, this thing is more focused on fitness and activity, which its previous predecessors lacked. With integrated GPS, NFC, Google Pay, and of course heart tracking. So how does this watch compare to others in the market, and would it be a good product for yourself? Let's find out in the video. Starting off with the build quality and design, being a Michael Kors watch, obviously they definitely put some effort into the way this thing looks. It looks more like a real watch than the Apple Watch or the Samsung Galaxy Active 2, which I really enjoy. There's 4 different colors, including the one I have here, which is the black tone, and the other 3, the red tone, gold tone, and pink tone. I really like the black because it goes with everything I wear, whether I'm at the gym or dressed nice for an event. With activity and exercise in mind while designing this watch, it is surprisingly lightweight and comfortable. I usually have this thing on my wrist for the whole day except for when I am typing on my computer, because I don't enjoy working when my watch keeps hitting the edge of my laptop. This is a fairly large watch at 43mm and actually looks really incredible on my wrist. Of course, these awesome silicone bands that come with the watch really improve the overall fit and aesthetic. Surprisingly, I prefer these over leather because they won't crease up, and if you're doing lots of activity, then you want something that can stand against the elements, whether you're outside on a run, in the gym, or swimming. But if you really want some other bands, these are easily removable by these little pins on the back of the watch. And yes, this watch is waterproof up to 30 meters, so you can take this thing in the pool with no worries of being electrocuted. The main center part of the watch is made out of mostly aluminum with some stainless steel accents for appeal. The 3 notches on the side are the main way to navigate throughout the watch, whether you want to access the watch settings, access apps, or using Google Fit. The touchscreen is also a nice thing to have to access a lot of the same things. Now, I will say that this watch isn't quite as user-friendly as the Apple Watch and will take some getting used to. But with that being said, it has been awesome after I got the hang of it. On the back of the watch, we have the heart rate sensor, which will allow you to see your pulse at any time, which definitely gives some people peace of mind. I know a lot of people that get a smartwatch mainly just for this feature, so they can see if their heart is working correctly. Most other smartwatches in the market have this feature as well, like the Apple Watch, the Garmin watches, and the Samsung Galaxy watches, so it isn't really anything to be too surprised about. Now, when it comes to battery life, this is where the MKGO could do better along with other smartwatches in the market. I've gotten about a day of charge on this thing, which is okay, but some of its competitors like the Garmin Vivo Active 3 can get up to 4 to 5 days before needing more juice. Now, I will say that the Garmin watch doesn't have a good display like we have here, which makes a big difference. The Apple Watch Series 5 also gets about a day and a half of charge. Now, obviously, the battery life will depend on how much you are using the watch's features, including the GPS, heart tracker, and the display brightness. Unfortunately, the performance on this watch is a bit disappointing as well. It's not quite as fast as I expected it to be, and it tends to glitch up here or there for a second. It's not horrible, but it's not something I want in a smartwatch either. To be honest, it's nowhere near the performance you get in the Apple Watch Series 5, which to be fair is almost $300 more than this guy. But I do believe that the lack of performance is due to the memory, which is only 512 megabytes versus the Apple Watch with the full 1 gigabyte of RAM. In terms of features, we have already talked about the main ones like the water resistance and the heart tracking, but let's go a little more in depth to what this watch can do. This thing can actually use data to estimate your calories burned. However, most of the fitness tracking will be done through the Google Fit app that's found from every single Wear OS smartwatch. All of the data is sent from your watch to the app, including speed and workout length, and you will also be able to set goals for yourself that you can track as well. Through the Google Fit, the MKGO will be able to track tons of different exercises, including walking, running, dancing, and more. Another important thing this watch can do is use Google Pay, which works very similar to Apple Pay and allows you to be able to pay straight from your watch without needing to have a wallet or purse on you. We do have an AMOLED display giving us a resolution of 390 by 390 with a pixel density of 328 pixels per inch. The screen is definitely appealing to look at with vibrant colors and is easy to navigate through even when there's bright sunlight outside. We can edit the display settings including the brightness or the clock faces, which you can change to your personal preference in the settings. So wrapping up the review, how does the Michael Kors Access MKGO stand up to other smartwatches in the market? Well, in terms of performance, not too great, but with the price of only $149, which is hundreds of dollars less than most other smartwatches, and the incredible build quality, design, good display, the ability to use Google Pay, and the tracking and GPS abilities, this watch is great to have if you're looking for an affordable, good-looking smartwatch to get the job done. But if you are willing to spend a lot more money and want the best of the best, I recommend the Apple Watch Series 5. I will have these linked in the description below for you guys for the most updated price if you want to check them out. Before you go, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for future videos. I truly appreciate all of you who support the channel by doing that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.